Hey you guys, this is Landon, aka DJ New Spirit, also known as Land Ryu 513 in the Capcom Fighters Network. I hope and pray that you guys are safe and sound during this pandemic, during this holiday season. I hope you and your loved ones are safe. I hope you guys have been able to contact people that you haven't heard from in a little bit, and all the above. I'm just want to spread some positivity today, and some things that has been on my heart, and wanted to talk to you guys, and on a personal level, and just try to reach out the best way I can. So I'm gonna try not to draw this out as much as what it could be, but I'm gonna do the best I can with this message. Long story short, I got caught up in a lot of the hype. You can find yourself getting caught up in a lot of the hype about you getting a particular rank, winning a tournament, and all those other kind of stuff. And I got caught up in the hype about with the uploading, to my ignorance and to me being completely oblivious and naive about my gameplay, about who I was tagging in gameplay and everything. It was never to trash or tear a person down. It was more so to show fundamentally what you could do with the character. Of course, most of you know I'm a Ryu main through and through, and so forth. And I got into a lot of hot water with a lot of these players because I was tagging their names, showing this stuff in Facebook chats, or Facebook groups, excuse me, and so forth. And a lot of these players didn't like it. There was some ego that was behind it. There was a lot of controversy and this and that, and I'm not about that. I was never about that, and for that I apologize. But at the same time, when you see these stream monsters, these players with these hurt egos, they kind of do the exact same, and then worse. Like these Twitch monsters, these stream monsters, all the above, they disrespect players that they don't know about. Say some downright dirty things in these Reddits, these forum groups, these Discords, and all the above. And it's just like it's like players have like some type of inferiority complex, and they're just like downright destroying people. And I'm not talking about in game. Like it can even also be out of game. And some of these people don't understand that what you say and do to an individual can come back and hit you like a ton of bricks. Karma's a mother trucker. Or would you get back what they call and say, where I come from, you get it back 100-fold. So you have to be careful what you say and do about a person. And a lot of these players don't understand that. And then on top of that too, it's really about community. And I think a lot of the United States FGC in particular have forgot about what it means about a community. It's like Twitch popularity, it's Twitter popularity, beef, all this back and forth and everything, and who got the most clout, who hanging with what clique, who know this person through that person, and all the above. And it's just like, for the sake of community, we just need to have everything back for the sake of community. And that's what it was about, community, togetherness. And we've lost sight of that. Video games were made as to be enjoyed. We got esports. We have now Street Fighter 5 is in, the Olympics and all the above. And it's a great thing. It's a great turnout. But we don't want to abuse the blessings that we're offered and what we're given. A lot of these original guys that created this scene or the community should be owed a lot of thanks to. You know what I mean? And all the effort and work they did for these tournaments, these sponsors, and all the above. And it's a lot of that. But at the end of the day, you're seeing a lot of tearing down from others. And don't get me wrong, everybody isn't going to be happy-go-lucky, or jovial as I am. You know what I mean? And I'll just have to face facts what it is, because everybody's different. You got different ideologies, you got different personalities, and so forth in the fighting game community. But it doesn't mean that for the fact that you can't learn to give respect back, and to have respect for one another, whether it be for sportsmanship and all the above, versus tearing somebody down on a personal level. And it's a lot of toxicity that's out there. I know people say toxicity, but it's really venom to me. And that mentality, like you can't lose. Anybody can lose in any video game. Anybody can lose in life. And we have to think about what's more important. You got life. About what you're going to do in your life, what you're going to do in your career, what you're going to do to better yourself as an individual. And during this time of this pandemic, I did a lot of self-reflection. Not even just about this game, but just about life itself, man. Having a bigger heart than what I ever had. You know what I mean? Giving back. If it ain't to the fighting game community, giving back to people with not only in my community, outside the community, a random hello, a random offering or something, and these things measure up. It's like you look at the fighting game community and it's just all about propaganda and not about, just about the skill level or anything. It's more so about the clout, hurt egos, hurt pride, and humility never killed anybody. There's a lot of things I see about difference between confidence and ego, but then you see people that are kind of like narcissistic. You see the simping. You see a lot of the things that are going on. It's a lot of stuff that I'm just like perplexed about. And that's not what the game or the gaming community was essentially about to begin with. And I think people lost their way with that. So in essence, it's not me talking a good game and whatever it may be. It's more so about, we're in the holiday season and a lot of people have passed and gone. I work a lot and there are people who I've worked with who have passed away from COVID-19. And it makes you think about what's more important. You're blessed with being able to hit that power button would go beep, on that PlayStation console, on that Xbox, on that PC, whatever, or Switch. I don't care what console it is. You're blessed to do something. Be able to move your hands, be able to breathe, be able to visualize the screen and all the above, or visually see the screen. Have the dexterity, and so forth. Having your limbs, even if you didn't have a limb. Being able to use something. And I think a lot of people forget about what's more important. So if anything, I challenge each and every one of you to try to do something, especially during the holiday season, because if anything, the holiday season teaches you to give. It teaches you to have the spirit of giving. It teaches you to have the spirit of love. And we're missing a lot of that in this fighting game community. It's love about everything. And too many egos and not enough teachers, not enough leaders. More so of who has the biggest name and whatnot. I got caught up in a lot of that hype back in the day, and that's why you guys haven't seen a lot of the content that I've been putting up, or that I haven't put up, and so forth. And I just haven't been doing it because it got me in a lot of hot water with a lot of players, and I didn't realize it. But I'm moving forward. I'm going to go back to somewhat content providing, hopefully. But it's going to be more so just what I love to do as far as DJing, what I love to do as far as voiceover, what I love to do as far as just gaming and all the above. And I'm going to still be gaming, and I'm going to still be playing Street Fighter and kicking tail the best way I can, but it ain't about me. It's about community. And it's, humility never hurt anybody. And these Switch monsters get mad about people that upload content, but yet they're uploading content to thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people. And they're saying horrible things about players that they don't even know nothing about. And granted, if they met these people in person, it'd probably be a scary situation. Just saying. So we talk a big game behind a TV screen or behind a computer or whatever, but don't realize the magnitude of what we say or do to a person. Because like I said again, it'll haunt you. But it's not me talking anything. It's just a point that we need to have togetherness. We need to let go of a lot of this nonsense and just be grateful for the life that we have, because we're going into 2021 soon. I hope and pray I see it. And life, man, life is so much more important than just about the video game, man. Live and learn. Live and love life for what it is, man. And if you are able to play the video game, just be blessed with what you have, man. There's going to be trash talk here and there, but keep it in game. Don't do anything personal by going in these forums and talking ill and talking vile about other people, man. It's not the way. Y'all take care. Love each other. Love yourselves. Take care of your health the best way you can. Do everything you can to protect yourself from COVID-19 and all the above. This isn't a promo video. This is just about living. Living. I can't tell you the nights that I cried about the people that I know in my life that have passed and gone because of COVID-19. And knowing the struggle of working while in it and all the above. So, FGC, love you guys. We can do a lot better. Bless you guys. Have a good one.